This is the Segovia Show.
Hey everyone, this is Andres with another video news update for tech, and this one's out to all BlackBerry fans because I did see the story, but I couldn't fire up the camera to get this one recorded. So if you've already seen it on your other favorite BlackBerry Digest channels, like per the norm, like crackberry.com, then you've probably already seen this. But for those of you that are not aware, it looks like there's some good news for those of you hanging on to your BlackBerry 10 devices and BlackBerry Legacy OS. So that's like BlackBerry 7, OS 7. So this is from the Inside BlackBerry blog, where they say they manufactured their last BB10 and BB OS devices in 2015. Man, has it been that long? And as the world has seen, our efforts are now growing and evolving as a cybersecurity and software company. In 2017, we promised our customers at least 2 further years of support for BB10 and at least 2 years of BlackBerry network access for BBOS. So this is where the good news comes in. Today we can proudly say that we are extending that commitment and will continue to support critical infrastructure and services for BB10 as well as network access for BBOS devices beyond the end of 2019. So how long? I don't know, but you can at least expect a longer lease on life beyond this year. So it's a testament to the durability of our designs and brand loyalty, as there are still millions of people actively using BB10 and BBOS devices, some of which are more than 10 years old. Well, that's true. So I still have my Blackberries. So this is where the bad news comes in, because there's some caveats to all this. However, beginning Thursday, August 1st, which is today when I record, 2 services on these phones will no longer be accessible to consumers as a result of decisions taken by our third-party partners. First, Twitter. Twitter has requested that BlackBerry remove the BBOS and BB10 Twitter apps from BlackBerry World, as they are shutting down services that enable these apps to function. Users will no longer be able to download the BBOS and BB10 Twitter apps. For those that wish to continue using the social media platform, they can download alternative apps outside of BBOS or BB10 or use their device's web browser to access the site. I'll be straight up with you. If you can get BLAQ for for BlackBerry 10 OS, you're not going to want to use any other Twitter client. If I find the link on BlackBerry App World, I'll leave it in the video description down below so you can check that one out. And secondly, the second caveat to all this, the third-party cloud service that supports the full assistance functionality in BlackBerry Assistant, that's the Siri component or the voice component of BlackBerry, will also be turned off. Our partnership with the third-party provider that supports full assistance has ended, and they have chosen not to renew it. BlackBerry Assistant will continue to be available, albeit in a more limited function. Some might say it was already limited, but well, to each their own. Users will still be able to make calls, open apps, play music, and search the device. That's honestly all I ever used it for, because it never really understood any more of my commands. I'm hoping that when it comes to open apps, that it might be able to register the weather if you're asking for it, but it sounds like you might not even be able to do that. And of course, the blog closes out with, we want to thank our loyal BBOS and BB10 users and appreciate the ongoing support. So there you have it. There is a lease on life on these devices, and I have to admit, this makes me want to take out my BlackBerry 10 OS devices and maybe use some of it sometime this year. I have a BlackBerry Q10, a BlackBerry Z10, both in white, and I have the BlackBerry Z30. So if some of you have asked if I can do videos on the Z10, I'll see, because there's reasons for it to be able to function. I cannot have a disruption in my day-to-day operations for 3 different operations that I do work outside of what I do for YouTube and my show. So hopefully the BlackBerry will be able to keep up. Secondly, those batteries still should be able to hold a charge. If they don't hold a charge, I can't give it a go. I could probably tinker with it, but it has to be wired in. I won't be able to do anything with it, which is why the Z30 might be my phone of choice. But if you're interested to see which devices hold up pretty well, let me know. And if you are curious about a Twitter client, for those of you that actually use Twitter, again, I'm intending to get the link for the app if it still exists on BlackBerry App World, and I'll leave it in the video description down below. So that does it. I hope this is good news for those of you still holding on to these devices, especially you holding on to the BBOS, the Legacy OS. Wow, yeah, I do miss that one, but well, those just don't last for me anymore. That's it though. So thank you, BlackBerry, for a little bit longer service. We'll see how much longer this holds out for. That's it for this video. Remember, like, share, and subscribe to stay in the know. And as always, I'll see you on the next video.